This is Overtime Inside Fantasy Sports, 401. Randall The Handle, Matthew Kaz joining me. I'm Gareth Wheeler. Let's talk a little bit more Week 10 in the National Football League. And if you're still alive in your survivor pool, then congratulations.
Kudos to you. Kudos.
Nice. If you're going to go with the team this week, I got 3 of them for you, okay, guys? And feel free to dissect, carve, make fun of as you please. New York Giants looking good against the Dallas Cowboys.
Yep.
Still a division rival, though. You got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home against the Carolina Panthers. Once again, a division game. Or how about the Buffalo Bills, the 0-8 Bills at home against the Detroit Lions? That line of thought has been put out there.
That line of thought is a dumb line of thought. Whoever put it out there, bring it back in. You can't go into
Where's my fishing hat?
You know what that is? That's a hero pick. Put your cape on and go, oh, yeah, I took the Buffalo Bills. And by the small chance they win, then you get to brag to your friends. Dumb.
Randall, is there any credence behind that line of thinking whatsoever?
No, you can't do it. Even if they win, you can't do it. You can't take an 0-8 team to win.
Yeah.
You know, there's no such thing as do. I don't believe in the do theory. Do is do, really. And you've got to take you can't take that game. You got to find another one.
Then tell me why they're the favorite in this ballgame. Why are they a favorite by 3 points?
Because they play hard. They've been close, they play hard, and also because they're due, which, by the way, serious doo-doo. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to swear on the internet. I just did. So, no, that is a dumb.
But once again, Tampa's Detroit Lions team, a lot of people believe is on the rise. I'm one of those people, but they just lost Matt Stafford for the year. Sean Hill's coming back from a fractured forearm. You don't know how healthy this guy is. So once again, that might be a sneaky play. And I'm not a guy who's going out there and advocating such a move because I'm not putting my money on the Bills.
You feel like you are,
I'm staying away.
You feel like it. Let's just
I'm just trying to say it's food for thought.
You know what? That food, don't choke on that food. That's not good food. No, the obvious play, obviously, is Tampa Bay. That's the play this week, going at home against the lousy Carolina team.
You agree, Randall?
Well, I agree. I mean, most people have used the Giants, let's be honest, and they've used the Colts. So you've got to start looking, into week 10 that we're at. You got to start fishing through and finding some legitimate picks. And I agree with Matt.
There you are.
Tampa Bay 6.5. They should be Carolina. They should. Carolina's a horrible team.
So let's get away from Survivor and talk about Randall's best bet in today's Toronto Sun. And Randall, you like the New England Patriots, that is, to cover 4 points at the Pittsburgh Steelers. The spread does seem a little high.
They're both 6-2 teams. This is going on last week's results where Cleveland beat up on the Patriots. And if this game was played last week before that, it would probably be a 3. I know 3 and 4 doesn't seem like a whole difference. It is a big deal because we know New England can win the game. They've had a lot of success against Pittsburgh. They've covered 5 of the last 6 when playing the Steelers. You've got a New England team that has only lost once consecutively in the last 4 seasons.
It seemed like a letdown week last week for the New England Patriots.
It does, and they do that sometimes. You see Belichick's team, once in a while they take a week off for some odd reason, but they come back strong.
Yeah, I agree. No, I absolutely agree with that one. And you saw that against Cleveland. We all knew what was going to happen. And again, it still is Brady, and just that's too many points to bet against Brady.
One more game I want to touch on before I wrap this up. The New York Jets traveling again on the road this week to Cleveland, the Browns team that did beat up on the Patriots. How high are we on the Cleveland Browns? They're a dog by 3 points in this game, Randall, but I don't know. Is this team better than we think, or is it just...
They're on the rise. Look, they just played 3 Super Bowl quarterbacks, Roethlisberger, Brady, and Breeze. They beat 2 of them. Now you get Mark Sanchez. I actually think Colt McCoy's further ahead than Mark Sanchez is.
Really?
Yeah, I think he looks like a doe in the headlights too often. He does show signs occasionally, Sanchez, of course, but McCoy, that guy looks poised. He looks ready to play in this league. The team feels a lot better about themselves. They're winning some games. Their record could be a lot better.
What I like about Cleveland is they have a little more offensive harmony. They know what they're about. They're about Peyton Hillis running the ball, ran the ball very well against Baltimore. Colt McCoy exudes a ton of confidence. His first start, they lost against Pittsburgh, but he had a good game that week. So I like Cleveland as well. I think that's going to be a tight game. I would take the Browns.
It's going to be an interesting game because I like the Jets D stopping the run a whole lot. That's a team that can man up, for the lack of a better word, against a guy like Peyton Hillis. But it's really going to show what the Cleveland Browns are or are not at this point in the season. Catch Randall The Handle each and every Sunday morning on Inside the Lines with Jory Middlestat and Steve Rapp on the Fan 590 and Matthew Kaz.
I'm all over the place.
Each week on Fantasy Sports at 401 Friday nights at 6:30.
You might want to find a drugstore.